Okay, a short video on what the proximity between India and France means in the light of the recent invitation that was extended to the Prime Minister for the G7 summit, and the fact that the Prime Minister also met Donald Trump on the sidelines of the summit. Well, seafarers who were killed by American attacks was something that the Prime Minister took up, and that is a great thing because there was a huge noise about those killings in India as well. So that's a great achievement, and the Prime Minister was tell Donald Trump to his face that this is something that India is not going to stand by. Secondly, well, the proximity between India and France is absolutely welcoming. Not only for the fact that we know for certain that France is tired of dealing with China, the United States, and also it's tired of observing an endless war between Russia and Ukraine. But the fact of the matter is that India has come out to be one of the biggest supporters of France, not only in terms of the exchanges that we see between President Emmanuel Macron and Prime Minister Modi, but also in terms of the economy, and also in terms of trade, also in terms of the strategic alliance that both these countries have been able to forge in the last few decades. Well, there was a time France did not see eye to eye with India. But over the years, successive Indian governments have been able to, in fact, ease through that tension and bring about an alignment which is basically a perfect scenario between East and West. We buy defense from them. The Rafale technology and jets are bought from France, and perhaps India was one of the very few countries who decided to buy the Rafales from France. And that led to more countries approaching France and buying those jets. India was also one of those very few countries that endorsed the technology as well as the maneuverability that is known for the Rafale aircraft. That also created a lot of confidence in other countries to buy the Rafale. And for that reason, I think France has always been extremely thankful of India. It is at a very pivotal moment. It does not have a very good growth in terms of its GDP. The immigration crisis is also something which is breaking France's back in terms of the subsidiaries and in terms of the concessions it's supposed to give to its citizens and the people who are seeking refuge in France. But India understands all of that, and I think that is the reason why these two great democracies, the oldest democracies, are able to have this friendship. And I think going forward, it's only a matter of time that France understands that China is not the destination anymore. It is India. In fact, it's already showing signs of detaching, which is extremely good. And all of this has been possible because of the Prime Minister's continuous support as well as his changed outlook towards the country of France. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.